Hey everyone, Jocular Claymore here, and welcome back to Dawntrail. So last episode we completed the Feat of Truth here in the Yakui village, the village of the giants. We also completed our second duty at Warkor Zormor, the mountain, and it was really cool. And as soon as we got our keystone, wouldn't you know it, Valigarmanda, the creature that they had been keeping on ice, has escaped. We don't know what's going on. We just got here. We're gonna help people who are injured and continue with the story and see what's going on. I am excited to fight Valigarmanda. That's going to be a really cool fight. I just know it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do for this episode. And first thing is that we're going to roll our minion roulette and see who we get. A wind-up Alphino! Oh, so cute! Oh, that's awesome. Alphino's going to be seeing double. Again, because he has his twin sister, Alizé. That's funny. Yeah, and as you can tell by the music, things are serious. Hey, Alphino, look what I got. I got a little Alphino. Alright, that's it. Alphino would enlist your aid in checking on the injured Yokoi. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts. You got it. Yes, because he is our healer, or at least one of them. I'm coming. Oh no, your arm. Durgar War, what's wrong? You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Okay, so we're just speaking to them, and then I guess we'll let Alpha know. Hey, these people need heals. Go. Oh, there's Thancred. And I see Urianger back there. Let's see. Oh, Surferlar. Oh, what's wrong? Uh, Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. Oh, you know what these sound like? These sound like burns. They were talking about a bright red and how even clothes can cause agony. Like if anyone watching has ever had a sunburn, it really, really sucks. I've had many sunburns in my life, and I'm somebody who doesn't really go outdoors much. But yeah, it really sucks. One of the best things you can do with sunburn is, aloe vera, some aloe cream. But when it comes to second, third degree burns, go to the ER. Ah, my wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Yeah, you're dehydrated. And there's our destination. And now we wait. Alpha no. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then. That is well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? Yeah, sounds like it. No? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Warporlor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether, and returned to find Warlor's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valigarmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. Okay. I'm gonna do some things real quick and be right back. Okay, we're back. I keep telling myself that I need to, do everything I need to do before recording, but, sometimes you forget and it's like, oh yeah, I should have done this thing, but it's fine. Alright, Temple Guard, what's going on? The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within. Thank you.
What happened?
Yeah, completely gone. Ice too, like, did it even melt, or?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Like, I'm not seeing ice shards or anything, that's interesting.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
Gurfurler is so cool, by the way. He's the one that we had to fight. He's the Elector that we had to fight and get the keystone from. And he was waiting for us at the top of Warcore Zormor as the final boss. It was really cool.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Let me guess. Bakul Jaja? Oh. Echo. Is this the first time we've used our Echo in the expansion?
Who enters this hallowed hall?
What did I say? Bakul Jaja.
Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
Yeah, it would be a real shame if somebody recklessly set it free.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
I mean, he even talks like a bad guy, come on.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever.
I guess we're gonna see
unmake
how they did it.
It would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve.
Kulul Jaja, the Dawn Servant, basically.
And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
I mean, you have to ask, how are they not
You
disqualified
mustn't!
at this point? Like,
But I already have.
like that part of the rules of the...
Rise and rage, little terror.
Yeah, like, come on. They shouldn't even be allowed to compete. There it is. So cool.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
Where'd the others go?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Like, the party has to address that with the Dawn Servant. Like, they're like, yo, like, why are you allowing this to happen? It's your rules, it's your contest, you know? I do hope they
A
bring that
messenger
up.
to Tuli Yolor has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
Take names, kick ass.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler.
Damn right, girl.
So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Let's go.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
Girl, say less. Like, we're already on board.
But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
You had me at hello. As if you had to ask. This is the kind of challenge I live for. What other choice do you have? As if you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh?
Oh, we're moving on up to dear comrades. We started off as friends, but now we're dear comrades. Oh my. It's getting a little hot in here.
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
My friends are my power. And Kona, what say you?
And what will we do? One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
But it's like they already know.
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
I think the way Kona and the others left is meant to make you think that, oh, they're just gonna leave Valigarmanda alone and continue with the right of succession. But something tells me that they've already started helping against Valigarmanda. But I guess we'll see.
Inform the Pelo of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Alright, we're back, baby. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are back. So, Aaronville, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option. Not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it'll let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. I keep reading Sky Ruin as Skyrim. The words just look too similar to me, to my brain. Though a Tural Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. I was wondering why the word handy was italicized and focused on. A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. Is that a... This is no toy, it's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall like a pointing hand as like a cursor in one of the games. It might have been Kingdom Hearts. That's where I feel like it fits best because of the more cartoony Disney nature of it all. But I have a feeling that this is a reference to like being an in-game cursor. That's really cool. It even moves the same way, you know? And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja cast spells which quickened its fire-aspected ether, and the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Yeah, we might be spreading ourselves thin, but I see where Kryle is coming from. Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Odd, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Sky Ruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yakui. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. We should be on our way as well. Alright. So where to next? Oh, right here. Pointing the way. Aaronville is ready to send his ether-seeking device in pursuit of Valigarmanda, and our prize is maple teriyaki. I never actually use the food items, but they give you temporary buffs and stuff. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire-aspected ether. Alright, let's get our mount. Let's see, I forget what you look like. Ooh, cool. like a falcon or hawk. I never really know the difference. Eagles, hawks. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyrune's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Erenville will accompany you. The Ether Seeker will then begin leading you onwards. Follow the Ether Seeker to its destination without falling behind. If you leave Erenville for any reason, or lose sight of the Ether Seeker, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Got it. Yes. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Yeah, here we go. Even the way it moves, it's really funny. I wonder if we can get an Ether Seeker as a minion. That'd be cool. Yeah, we're actually going a little faster than the Ether Seeker. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. That was easy. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Fire sprite. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It'll continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Yeah, let's just go kill things willy-nilly, shall we? No reason. You'd think that you'd be able to, you know, single it out or something. But, okay. Hey, sorry friend. And you're down. Alright, what's next? A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Yeah, sure, Bill. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. It's getting dark too, but as long as we have that big obvious quest marker, we should be fine. Yeah, you're a lot slower than I thought you'd be. I thought this would be a challenge of trying to keep up. Oh, I see another fire creature up ahead. Yeah, so let's just slay more innocent creatures, huh, Erenville? They're not bothering us. Oh, two of you. Source of fire affected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Oh, it's one of you. So it's one thing, but it's a head and two hands. They're really cool. Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you would be so kind, yeah, why don't you go ahead and murder it, Odd. Murder it with impunity. Fine. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a molten version of this creature before. I remember seeing one made of stone in previous expansions. And you're down. There. Happy, Erenville? Doing your dirty work for you? My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking. And do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. There's the crater. And yeah, here are the claw marks on the mountain. Isn't that cool? Oh. Source of fire expected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Ah, another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliolao saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature of the Valigarmandas. Yeah, I wish we had done that sooner. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. Yeah, you think? My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Yeah, but Odd, why didn't you say something? Like, just went along with it, like, okay, you should know better, Odd. Give me my maple teriyaki or whatever. Alright, the Sky Ruin. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Exterminate. Exterminate. Where'd you go? Oh, went over there. Okay. UFO! Let's go, UFO! Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Dural Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. You know what's really funny is like the way that they type that out with the upper lowercase alternating between the letters like this. It's like online when you're mocking what somebody else says and you use that SpongeBob meme where he's like acting like a chicken, but you're making fun of what the other person said. That's what that reminds me of. I've done it myself. Ironically, of course. Like, I don't bully people. Oh, it's the injured Yakui that we had to leave behind. Oh, sorry. I think we'd noticed if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Like a truck backing up.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Or got a 4th one.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Clear your chest.
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Hey, it's you guys.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
The guy with the incredible voice.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lara Door, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
See, there he is. I knew he wouldn't just abandon us.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
That's a good point.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
I beg to differ. Oh?
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Has he really?
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
Interesting.
I would take the measure of his Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
Let's go.
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
That's cool.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
I got chills. Okay, see ya.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, some people.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
There are just some people you can never compromise with. But you can try.
Assuming you survive. My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
The greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyollal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Interesting. Kona will remember that.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Alright. We got a bigger party. A full party, I think. As opposed to a light party. Warkor Lardor now accessible. Yeah, we got a new duty already. And we got more people to choose from. How exciting. Let's see. We can select the members here. Yeah, it looks like we have everybody anyway, so we don't have to choose. That's good. Alright, let's do it. Full party, yeah. Ooh, rainbow. Warkor Lardor. Mordor. Oh, and there it is. Valigarmanda. Gathering all its ether. Oh, is it just the one boss? Oh, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Alright, so let's get ready. Yeah, so in this case with the boss, as you can see, it's not like in the center of the arena, it's at the edge. So usually in this case, the tank doesn't have to worry too much about, you know, pulling it to one side or anything. But getting the aggro is still better. And you would usually have two tanks, and in this case our second tank is Thancred. If this were, if I were playing this with other players, I often get lost or confused, and if I can, I'd just let the other tank, you know, lead, and I'll follow their lead. I think the, oh shit. I think the arena is getting smaller and smaller. Okay, everyone's going here for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the tells are from the boss. Oh, tank busters. Okay, we're alright. Okay, moving to this side. Oh, what's that? Powerful magics weave a phantom veil over your surroundings. Ooh. This is different.
Out of my way!
Oh no. Wait, what do we do here? Trying to see how the NPCs react. And yeah, like, their AI isn't perfect, but it'll do. Oh. I noticed there's like different elevation, I think.
I have you now.
Bolts of lightning fall upon the battlefield.
I'm not finished!
You survive the attack by virtue of your strength of will. Cool. Be careful of the wind ground. Okay, I guess we need to stay away from that. But then y'all are over there. I'm confused. Okay, we're back to normal now. Ooh, that was close. Wait, we lost somebody. Bankard, no!
Right, back to it!
Oh, he's back.
Behold the heavens' brilliance for enough!
Ooh, ice. Okay, so the previous one was wind. Right? Is it getting new, elements? Oh, we got an avalanche coming. Oh, cool. Oh, is he talking to us? I shall be thy tomb. Oh, we're frozen. Can't do anything. Okay, we're back. This may take us a bit. They're not quite halfway through their health yet. Okay, so when it's pulling his head back to do like that plane thing, move to either side, either the left or the right. Okay, we got ice in here. Maybe stay away from that. Uh-oh. Frozen, damn it. Okay, we're halfway through. Thank you.
I have you now.
Ruinous power. Ooh. I think we're trying to destroy this beacon. Okay, that's down. Nope, no, they're not gonna happen. Wait for me! Okay. Go, 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 go. Trying to stay with the party while also destroying the beacon. Okay, I think that beacon went down. Okay, back to it. This is also the furthest I can take the camera out. Like I'm totally zoomed out. Okay, inside the shield. Good.
On your feet.
Ooh. Okay. I think we got fire now. Yep. Oh, everything else. Sheesh. Alright, what are we doing now? Okay, it's that thing again. That must be the veil. So when you see that big glass thingy, that must be the veil. And I think we need to stay away from those green squares, I'm not sure. Oh wait, no. Okay, we can stand on the green thing and it'll elevate us. Take us off the ground. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I got it. It takes me a bit, but I got it.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Oh. Oh wait, and then that, you want to stay on... Yeah, so sometimes when you're up high, that marks you for an attack, so you need to be mindful of what's the best way, to be on the ground or off the ground. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we're getting closer. Still gonna take us some time, but we're almost there. Okay, the veil is off. Don't fall.
Right, back to it.
Back to it. Okay, we got another Phantom Veil. We're back to ice, so we'll have to watch out for the avalanches. Avalanche. Alright, so move away from that. Over here should be fine. Ah, stay right there. I am frozen. Zoralja, help me. Thank you. I don't know if you did anything, but thank you. Crit. Okay, good. We dodged that. Alright, move to corner. Perfect. We got another avalanche. Okay, so stay over here. Perfect.
This is for you, Papa!
Oh, this is for you, Papa. And... down. Let's go. That was fun. Did we do it? Yeah, sounds like we did. Alright. I wonder how much XP that gave us. But I guess let's go see.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
I'm waiting for the bad news.
For you, Papa!
She's so cute.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Yep, take the win, Kona.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. You have a ways to go. Yeah, I get that they all hold the Dawn Servant, Gulu Jaja, their father, in high regards, but you also want to be careful with that kind of hero worship. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to Gulu Jaja's story that we don't know, and that, you know, you shouldn't compare yourselves to others and their successes, right? But maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. So for now, we'll tell Wuklamat, you fought well, though.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
We did it, y'all. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zoral Ja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Saril Ja in tow. He seems disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zoral Ja. No, it's Bakulja Ja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkobacha at risk, there would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakulja Ja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Okay. Next we'll talk to Thancred. The feat of ice, and we get an ether current from that. Thancred would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yokhui must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha nodes as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerferler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Ooh, heroes of the hour.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song. We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Oh, so that's what they meant by feat of ice.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary? What more would we test, Zurmurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jalja, then no one is.
Also, I think the Yokhui that we've met have all been male presenting. So I wonder if there are females.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Nice. Gimme my gummy. Meow, meow. Actually, that might be more like hard candies than gummies, but...
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Here, here. Yeah, you don't care.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Oh, we got favorites here. Okay, okay.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Oh, are they from the other faction?
You...
Yeah.
Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh yeah, the Golden City. Forgot about that.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even
even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
That's cool.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
I wonder if the visions are similar to the Echo, right? Because there are some of us with the power given by Heidelin, basically a goddess, that gives us the power of the Echo, so we're able to see the past and I think the future in some cases, but I'm curious.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude.
Sounds so angry.
I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
I wonder why not. Okay. I don't think Vorpalor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Thuliolal. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Alright. Next up is the Promise of Peace. Let's see. Erenvale would propose a course of action, right? I think it's time we return to Thuliolal. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the Ferrard cabins calling our names. Man, he's huge. Alright. And this will take us back to Thuliolal, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop this episode. So next time, we're going to speak with Erenvale back in Thuliolal. The gang is going to take a break, rest up a bit, and make preparations for the next step of our journey. So thank you so much for being here with me. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more. Remember to save your progress, and I will see you in the next video.